In an earlier video, we talked about the patent examination process, and we learned that the chances of getting your patent application issued are actually pretty high. But what else can we do? What are some legal hacks to help us raise those chances, to improve those chances of getting our patent application allowed? Stay tuned in this video, and we're going to talk about that today. Hi, my name is Carr Ferrell. I'm a Silicon Valley patent attorney. Welcome back to my channel. One of the simple things that you can do as a first step is to do a product search or an image search of a product that would contain your invention. Before filing your patent, jump on Google and look for products that are similar or inventions that might be similar to what you're claiming. If it's a device or a machine, search for the machine. And as I mentioned, don't forget to do an image search as well, because sometimes there's lots to be learned by looking at photographs and images of other inventions. And it might give you some ideas of some improvements that you can make when writing your patent application. Now, if the internet product search comes up empty, you might consider conducting a patent search, going online and looking for patents that are related to your invention. This will help a lot, not only in determining whether your invention is patentable, but in writing your patent application and constructing the claims that you'll be submitting to the patent office for examination. Now, something else that will really help the allowability of your patent application is to get some professional help either in writing the application itself or at least reviewing the application that you've written. Writing patent applications can be tricky. It takes years to learn to do them well. And it may be that you just can't afford to hire a patent attorney to write your patent application for you. But at least if you can, have a patent attorney review your application before you file it. And of course, the patent claims at the end of a patent application are so important. And it's really a good idea to get some help with these if there's any way possible. Now, another idea for improving your chances of allowance, and I recently did a YouTube video on this, is to avoid kitchen sink applications. In your application, make your application really focused. Make it clear what your invention is, specifically the invention that you're trying to get patented. Don't include a lot of extraneous ideas and extraneous inventions. It just slows the patent examiner down. It causes confusion. It makes your patent examination process take longer and cost more. Be very specific. Small, focused patent applications are much easier to get through the patent office than a kitchen sink collection of a large number of disparate ideas. Another thing that you can do to really improve your chances of getting your patent allowed is to early on engage in a dialogue with the examiner. As soon as you receive the first office action back from the examiner, contact the examiner and request a phone interview to discuss his examination findings and also proposed amendments that you have to overcome his rejections. He or she will really appreciate talking with you, learning more about your invention to make their examination process easier. They can do a much more efficient examination if they get a good idea of exactly what it is you're trying to claim. An examiner interview is a great idea for speeding up the examination process. If your patent examination gets bogged down, if the examiner doesn't get you, it's perfectly fine to ask the examiner if you can schedule an examiner interview including the supervisor. Having the supervisor in during the interview adds a second opinion, but you want to do this in a non-confrontational way. It's not like talking to customer service. The goal here is that you want to have a common understanding of what's being claimed and what's in the prior art and reach some agreement as to how you can advance your patent application to allowance. This is really in everybody's best interest. The patent office does want to allow your patent application, but they may not just quite understand what it is that distinguishes your invention from inventions that are already stored in their warehouse. Now, there's another resource. If you really get stuck with the examiner and the examiner's supervisor and you just can't make progress, you might consider bringing in the patent ombudsman. The ombudsman is there to help as a liaison between inventors and the patent examining corps. They can be super helpful. And as I said, if you really get stuck, the ombudsman might be a good resource to reach out to. And of course, there's always the opportunity to file an appeal. If you've just run out of ideas with the examiner and you really feel like the examiner is just flat out wrong, it's possible and often very helpful to appeal your case to a senior panel of patent examiners. Okay, those are my legal hacks today for improving your chances of getting your patent application allowed. If you have any other ideas, please share them with us in the comments section below. Thanks so much for joining me today. See you next time.